Hello, my name is Michael Pham, and this is the only way I thought I can upload things to YouTube on the Photo Booth app, since I'm using my school's laptop, which has a lot of restrictions on it. So, I guess I have to make do with this. All right, so I made some poetry, not a song, because I thought poetry is a thing I'm a bit better at. So now I should read off my Google Doc that I have set. You can follow along with it, since I believe I'm just gonna post a link of this YouTube video on top of my Google Doc. So I have decided to make a bunch of short poems to create with this final project. My inspiration for this is that I really like short stories. A story with a short word count is something that's really fun to read, for me at least. For example, like say a story I just made up was a cat went up a hill to bring soup for his grandmother. What he didn't expect was there to be a boulder blocking his path. With no way around the boulder, he jumped on top of the boulder with great confidence and made it to the top. From there, he was able to roll the boulder off the path. Then he went to go see his grandmother's house and he went to his grandmother's house and delivered her soup. It's stories like these that really provide me and many others with entertainment. And with me personally, I can just imagine him doing all these extra steps that I didn't write within the short stories, which then I can fill my own narrative in with my little thought process. So then that's what I'm trying to do with these poems, trying to help you create a story in your mind with the poems I have. So, first one, media, effects, and theories. Media. Is it to help the mind or to cripple it? Many things can be said, truth or lies. No one can know it. Many will say it's God connecting the world. Many others will say it's the devil's tools. In the end of the day, the one you can trust in the mind. The one you can trust is the mind. Don't be like the fools who didn't. Next one. Advertising and imagery. I see it everywhere I go, whether it's online or in real life. Images have different meanings. Images that seek to help people, and images that seek to fear the populace. They can be everywhere in the world. We cannot escape. Next one. Newspaper and journalism. In the paper, I see it. News about the city I live in, no matter how big or small, long or short. News about the people I see, whether it's good or bad, true or false. Next one. Book and literature. In the stories, I see it. Worlds separate from mine. Whether it's similar or different, seeing their world in my eye. Oh, how I wish to be a part, but I can only watch from afar. Next one is television and censorship. In the past, I saw it. A violence that will make me laugh. Violence that will make me think different. But now, I don't see it. I am glad it's not here. Violence that makes me laugh. The violence that makes me think different. Next one is internet and social media. The world's information at our hands. Apps that connect us. Apps that divide us. With so much information, who's to say what is true and what is false? Next one I have is music and moods. Music comes in many different forms, short and sweet, long and classy, heavy and passionate. With its different many forms, many different messages can be passed on. Movie and stereotypes. Both in real life and in movies, I see it happen. Groups of people that are the same, gathered around each other. No difference within the groups. And then the last one I got here is video games and pro and cons. One can say video games help a person. Another can say it's the poison for the body and mind. While both statements can be proven, what truly matters is the length of the session. Like everything, moderation is key. Do it too much, then it'll take control. Then on to our conclusion. Reading back on all my poems, I felt like I did accomplish the fact that I made them short, but the messages that I was trying to convey in the poems are a bit too hard to understand. I wish that I could make it easier to understand, but today is the last day to submit it for full points, and I have 2 other final exams that I gotta do today, so I think this is the only time I would have to do this. I do like all the poems though, and I hope you do too. And with this being the last submission, I wanted to say that I hope you have the good the rest of your days. You were a nice teacher to have, and when I even did that badly, like for example the recap 2, which I didn't even read the instructions for because I was busy with some other stuff. But you did offer some nice feedback that didn't sound too harsh, and I hope to have you again as a teacher. And all the feedback, I do read through them, and it really helped with me with recap number 3 since I got full marks with that one. And yet again, my name is Michael Pham, and this is my poetry project.